Hi students, in this video we are going to learn exercise 4.2 in quadratic equations. This is our question number 3. Find the two numbers whose sum is 27 and the product is 182. Here we don't know what are all the two numbers that we are going to find out. Let us take the two numbers are x and y. So two numbers be x and y. So here find the two number whose sum is 27. So that means x plus y is equal to 27 is given. That is our first equation. Product is 182. So x into y is equal to 182 is given. So this is a multiplication value. So find the x or y value from this one. So here I am going to find what is y. So multiplication x will go to that side, it will become division. So 182 by x we can take it. This y value I am going to substitute in the equation 1. So substitute y is equal to 182 by x in equation 1. So in this place, in the place of y I am going to take 182 by x. So this x you keep as it is, plus in the place of y alone you just write 182 by x, which is equal to 27. Here by 1 take the LCM. By doing the cross multiplication, x into x will become x squared plus 182 by x, which is equal to 27, which is implies division x will go to that side as a multiplication. So x squared plus 182 is equal to 27x we can write, plus 27x we can bring to that side, that will become minus. So x squared minus 27x plus 182 is equal to 0. Here we need to find the factorization. So if you are multiplying 1 and 182, 182 will be the value. So we need to find the two numbers so that the multiplication should come to 182 and the addition should come to 27. What are all the two numbers we need to identify now? Here is the shortcut I am going to give it to here. So 182 is just to do the prime factorization. 2 table I am taking. So 2 9s are 18, balance 1. 91 2s are it will come, but 27 addition not possible. So 91 in which table, we just think over it. Again 91 will come in 7 table 13 times. So 13 again it's a prime number. So 2 7s are 14. 14 into 13 will give you 182. 14 and 13 will give you 27 also, but I want minus 27. So you have to write minus 14 minus 13. So when I am adding, minus 27 will come. When I am multiplying, plus 182 will come. So you no need to write all the step to write your factorization. Just look at the coefficient of x squared, that is 1, divided by 1 on both sides. So no changes. Here whatever variable used x, here also you just write the x, here also you just write the x. So this will be x minus 14 and x minus 13, which is equal to 0. So both you should equate to 0. So x minus 14 equal to 0. X minus 13 also equal to 0. So x is equal to 14. Here x is equal to 13. So this is your answer. So find the two numbers. It can be 14 and 13. Second problem. That is question number 4. Find the two consecutive positive integers. Consecutive means continuous. Positive integers, the sum of their square is 365. So let us assume the two consecutive integers be. So let two consecutive integers be. Let us take the first number is x and the next number is x plus 1. So here they have given you sum of their squares. So we have to square these two numbers, then we have to add those numbers. That answer is 365. So the given condition, x squared plus x plus 1 the whole squared equal to 365. So this x squared you can keep as it is. This is look like a plus b the whole squared formula. So a squared plus b squared plus 2ab. 2 into x into 1. So 2x, which is equal to 365. So x squared plus x squared will be added. That is 2x squared. 1 squared will be 1. This 2x also will be as it is. 365 bring it to this side, minus 365 equal to 0. So 2x squared, this plus 2x. So plus 1 minus 364. 1 is minus, 1 is plus. You have to subtract 364, which is equal to 0. All the numbers are divisible by 2. You can divide it by 2 on both sides. So if you are dividing by 2, now all the terms will be divisible by 2. So 2 will get division. So the equation will be x squared plus 1x minus 182 which is equal to 0. This one we are going to factorize now. Here the equation, the same equation I am copying here, minus 182 which is equal to 0. So multiplication, so the first number and last number, 1 into minus 182, minus 182 should come when you are multiplying. So the minus sign is there, so when you are subtracting 1 should come. So when you are subtracting 1 should come. What are all the two numbers we need to find out? So here I am writing the shortcut. This one 182 prime factorization 2 table, 91 time, 91 will come in 7 table, that is 13 time. So 14 into 13 will give you 182. 14 and 13 difference is also 1. So 14 13s will be 182. Here I want the plus 1. So the plus sign should be given to the big number. So this one should be the minus 1. Then only it will get subtracted. The answer will come to 1. Plus into minus will come to minus also. Here the first number is 1. That is x squared coefficient was by 1 by 1. There is no change. So the variable what is given x, you just write it here x and x. So the value will be x plus 14 and x minus 13 which is equal to 0. Both will be equal to 0. So x plus 14 equal to 0 means that will be x is equal to minus 14. So x minus 13 is equal to 0 means x will be plus 13. Here in your question they have mentioned both are positive. So this is not possible because it is a negative one. So this one you can write it as not possible. So this one is a correct answer. X is 13. We need to find two consecutive integers. So the solution is, so the two consecutive integers be, one is x, the another one is x plus 1. That is our assumption. One is x, the another one is x plus 1. X is 13 and x plus 1 will be 13 plus 1, that is your 14. So the integers are 14 and 13. Next problem, question number 5. The altitude of a triangle, that is a right triangle, is 7 centimeter less than its base. So this is a right angle triangle. This is our base and this is our altitude. Altitude is nothing but height. The line which make 90 degree with the base, that is called altitude. Actually the height is called altitude. And they have given the condition, the altitude, that height is 7 centimeter less than the base. Suppose if I am taking my base is x, then my height will be 7 centimeter less than the base. The height will be x minus 7. That height is nothing but x minus 7. The hypotenuse is 13. This hypotenuse is 13 centimeter. So base is x, height is x minus 7. That hypotenuse is 30. That is given in the question. They are asked you to find the other two sides. Hypotenuse is given. We need to find the other two sides. Base and height we need to find. So for any right angle triangle we should apply the formula, Pythagorean's formula. So you all know very well. So Pythagorean's theorem, we know that hypotenuse square which is equal to side squared plus side squared. So hypotenuse is 13 squared which is equal to one side is x minus 7, the another side is x. So x minus 7 squared plus x squared you should write. 13 squared, 13 13s are 169. X minus 7 the whole squared look like a minus b the whole squared. So a squared plus b squared minus 2ab, 2 into x into 7. So 14x plus x squared. So here we need to make the equation now. So here x squared into x squared will be 2x squared. This one 49. This one minus 14x. This plus 167 I am bringing to this side, that is minus 169. So equal to 0, instead of writing here we are going to write it this side. So here these two are number we can subtract. So remaining 2x squared minus 14x. From 149 I am subtracting the 49 here. So this will be minus 120 which is equal to 0. So all these numbers are divisible by 2. So divided by 2 on both sides. If I am dividing by 2, so this is 1x squared, this is 7x and this will be 60 which is equal to 0. Again we are going to factorize now. So 1 into 60 is 60, that is minus 60. When I am multiplying, minus 60 should come. So when I am minus 60, so when I am subtracting, 7 should come. What are the two numbers we need to find out now? So 60 by 2 table, 30s are 30 into 2 will give you 60, but 7 will not be possible. If I am taking again 2, 15, 15 4s are 60, that is also not possible. Again by 3, here 5, this one 12, 12 5s are 60, 12 and 5 also 7 is not possible. So we need to find out by checking 5 2s are 10. This is 3 2s are 6. So 60 can be written as 10 6 are, or 15 4s are, or this can be 12 into 5s are. So these three will give you 12 and 5. 12, 5 will give you 7. 12 minus 5 will give you 7. So we have to select 12 and 5. So multiplication is 60 is coming. I want minus 7. Minus should be given to the big number. So this definitely will be the plus 1. So the first number is 1. So divided by 1 and 1. So no change by dividing by 1. So variable used is x. So here also you should write the x. Here also you should write the x. So you will be getting x minus 12 and x plus 5, which is equal to 0. So both you have to equate to 0. Suppose x minus 12 equal to 0 means x is equal to plus 12. So x plus 5 is equal to 0 means x is equal to minus 5. So this is not possible because the length of any side it cannot be negative. So minus value you can write it is not possible. So x is equal to 12 is a correct one. X is nothing but my base. So base x is equal to 12 centimeter you can write. Then one more you should find the altitude, that is nothing but your height. So altitude they have given us x minus 7. Altitude is x minus 7, which is equal to 5 centimeter. So these are all the two sides for the given triangle. Thank you children. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can share with your friends. Subscribe our channel for more videos.